Hello, this is a video review for Figuarts Kamen Rider Specter. Don't know why I'd put on a stupid voice there. Very quick look at the box. He's looking great in there. He's looking a bit despondent with his head down. Got little icons there. A little pre-order bonus, first order bonus. Swing around, you can see the gun hand there. Little awesome picture of Specter holding the gun hand. And a couple of couple of shots of him on the back. And the not gibberish. And him doing a little kick there. Sorry I'm knocking the camera about so much. The box I stood on last time is gone, so I'm currently using Nagisa's box to rest the camera on. If I do continue to do reviews, I shall try and get some professional equipment. Right, let's open this. We have the contents in a nice little tray, the icons on the back, and we have the instructions, stroke, just guide bits. Oh, the gun hand's lever slides about. Something about pulling the arms out there. That's news to me. There's instructions about the hood, and that's about it, and it just demonstrates the hands that are included. So, first thing I'm going to do is peel this off the back. I might have to cut it. Oh, no, there you go. Oh, Tutankhamun looks nice colour. Right, and we should have 5 icons in here, which we do appear to have. They're each in their own little segments, which is a nice touch. I think these can just slide out. Oh, don't lose them now. That's Edison and Nobunaga, Tutankhamun, Specter, and Canon. Now I know these aren't going to come out very clearly on the camera. Oh, these are tiny. Oop! I don't know which way up it's supposed to go. I suppose there isn't really an up or down, is there? It's got a bump. Yeah, doesn't seem to be an up and down. They're absolutely tiny. They've got the little blue irises. Oop! Nice metallic. Again, that's not really coming out. This is where I've only got a camera and a webcam to do these with, really. Don't think any smart devices are going to be of any use. Edison's got a black pupil, which makes perfect sense. Fiddly. I don't think I'm going to be using these like I am with Eurocen. I'll probably be going in the box. Oh! What is... Okay, these are fiddly. And they're most likely very easy to lose. This is a shambles. Right, just for a bit of oh wait, no, you can see which way is up. Because if you look, you might just be able to see that the top half sticks out a little more than the bottom half, just like on the actual icons. For size comparison, I've got Specter's actual icon there, a DX icon. So this is the kind of scale we're talking about. Okay, I'm just going to switch these aside. And we've got Khan's icon here as well. Nice little pink glow to it. Again, you can't really see that. How far back would I have to go? Okay, now capture this, zoom in. And it's got the little hook bit. I mean, the attention to detail, as one would expect, is great. They haven't got any sort of designs, any of the sort of actual sticker designs moulded in or anything, but you've got the little grooves and segmentation on that hook. Right. On to the main feature, Specter. Now, of course, we do have these little plastic wrap bits in here, which I'm now going to remove. And there we go. The first thing that's apparent I hope that's being picked up. There is a rattle in the chest, much like with Ghost. But again, beyond that, there is a lot to like about this. The attention to detail is brilliant. Again, got like creases in the damashi. This is a very, very nice metallic blue, almost a little bit tealy. Very nice colour. And other points of articulation. I mean, obviously this is very similar to Ghost, and this is really not picking out the... Again, I'll try my best to get this in photos that I'll attach at the end, but the compound effect for the inside of the mask is just brilliant. They've done such a good job of bringing this to life. Well, say bringing this to life, bringing it to plastic. If I push back a bit, you can see the full. They're very easy to pose as well. It's not like a Revoltech where you've got the clicky joints. Oh, that came out weird. The clicky joints where you've got it's sort of an all or nothing. You know, it's like click, click, and you've got set degrees, very smooth joints that allow you to throw him into poses very, very quickly. And he's not standing right now. I assume again we've got the tiny little Spectre icon design inside the driver. If we just bring up the icon for comparison, yeah, that seems about perfect size to fit in there really. Obviously it can't. This can't open up. What it can do, again like Ghost, is you can take off the cover and you've got just the sinister little driver face. Now, we of course have the hood as well. Again, exactly the same as Ghost, just with blue instead of orange. And to put that on him, all you have to do is pop the folded up hood off, take the little extra bit of plastic out the back of the head to reveal a little socket, and that seems to have a lot of clear plastic in there. I don't know if Ghost had that. And then you simply sit this on, sit the hood on, and there is a little peg in there. You might just be able to see it if I get the lighting right. Nope. Oh, you can see a tiny bit of glow in there. You just slide that on, and then it just sits nicely in place. The hood up seems a little odd for Spectre for some reason. I suppose because we don't have very many promotional images of him with the hood up compared to Ghost. Don't know why I'm trying, this is useless. If I lean it a bit, okay, push it back. Now it does of course come with 3 alternate pairs of hands. You've got a nice weapon gripping pair here. That's also just one. I don't think that little of you viewers. We've got a slightly wider grasp. Slightly splayed hands. I imagine these can hold the icons quite well. Maybe I went for the wrong one choosing Kanon's icon. But yeah, you can hold them reasonably well in that hand. It's a bit of a loose grip really. A bit of a poor fit. And lastly, if I can get this out, you have an even more splayed hand. Let me just compare these. That's the trigger finger hand basically, this one. The second one I showed you. Whereas this is a fully splayed, reaching out hand. So I'll try out a couple of those on here in a minute. We're also going to look at the last thing that he comes with, which is the gun hand. Gun. Much more show accurate proportion-wise compared to the DX, which is pretty short. Again, colour's great. It's always a lovely metallic sheen. The orange here is a bit flat, and the blue and silver are metallic. So there's a nice contrast there. That slides, as you'd expect. Obviously, this not being a DX toy with springs and all that, that doesn't pull the hand down. Oh, there you go. That's perfect. Rifle mode. And rod mode. Very simple. We've got the little Spectre version of the ghost icon there. Little eye with 2 horns. So yeah. Nothing much really to say about this. It's painted on both sides. Again, great attention to detail with the moulding, which you can't see. Right. I'm going to try an alternate pose, I guess. I'm just looking at the way that Ghost's positioned. I've got Ghost here, so I'll obviously bring him out in a second. So I'm going to try it that way. And try a bit of a power pose. So it feels a bit... I don't think the legs need too much moving. Maybe take that back a bit. That's the thing, you can't move the ankles. The ankles move... The ankles, yeah, the feet at the ankle can move back somewhat. They can't move much more forward than, what, 10 degrees more than flat, relative to the leg. You can obviously bend the toes up quite a lot. I don't know whether that's to do with the ankle sort of armour here, armour plating, or whether it's what all Figuarts are like. Samurai's tail, so slightly maybe. No, it's better to have it flat. I've found with Ghosts, you do want to be careful. If you don't have them on both feet flat, and don't have a stand, which obviously these don't come with stands, you might find it a bit difficult to keep them standing upright. I've had Ghost in that sort of... Well, you'll see in a second. I've had him in the same pose since the review. Right, what should I do? I wanted slightly... the right hand. Slightly sort of come hither pose. And come hither sounds a little more like bring it on. Again, these pop off, and you've got a brilliant little ball joint stub there, which is attached to another ball joint in the wrist. So you've got a very nice attachment with a wrist that can move all the way around, and it's got a little bit of extra wiggle. You can't do a proper... There's no capacity to sort of have the wrist going properly back up like that, which makes this pose a little more difficult. There you go. It has to be mainly in the arm. I mean, here's me saying about the limitations in the posing, but this is still a great degree of articulation, and again the joints don't feel sensitive or like they're going to snap at any point. I think I might keep him with the fist there, or I might put the gun. I think I'll leave it. Well, I think I'll try putting the hand in his hand, just to demonstrate how it fits, but I'm not going to display him with it. I'll do some photos with it after. This looks like it's... Which hand am I supposed to use this with? It's hard to tell, really. This is another little problem with figures like this, with alternate hands. What hand do I use? I think we've got to go for the wider trigger hand. Like that. And I think if we position this right, we'll be able to get his trigger finger into the... There we go. The trigger finger doesn't reach right in there. It's just poking into the ring. So there you go. I might try that actually. I'm going to put it in his hand. Just pop this off for a second. Because it's quite a large weapon as well. I'm going to want a bit more of a natural pose, I think, for this. The other thing I've just noticed as well is there's a much more natural alignment here with the torso and the abdomen, the belt and the waist. Whereas on Ghost it seems quite wonky, and I'm not sure how to sort that out. We've got the ankle swivel as well there. So I think wrist articulation is my main. We've got great articulation in the ankles and the feet, but the wrists have a full 360, but you can't bring them up. You haven't got the proper... There's a word for that, I can't remember what it is. It's a crescent shape, isn't it? That bone. And these figures don't have that. I'll bring it this way. Something like that. See, it doesn't look quite natural the way he's holding that. But it's not too bad. And I will say that the blue doesn't match his blue. So this has got slightly tealish or turquoise quality. There's a little hint of green to it, whereas this is pure blue. I mean, this is how far back you have to take it. It's a very long weapon. But it looks cool. I'm sure we'll be able to display it rifle style as well, holding it. And I shall attempt that for the photos. But for now, so I managed to put that out. He now has no hand. There's a nice, solid connection as well. The head feels a little... No, that's alright. It rolls quite freely. It's not particularly loose, but it's a softer connection than a lot of the other joints are. Not as stiff and solid. Not stiff, stiff's probably too far the other way really, a term to use, but that's what I'm trying to say. Bring that forward a bit and that back. And that gives a little more cockiness, which definitely fits early Spectre. He's not standing perfectly straight. Now, like I said earlier, the one other thing is when you have him as Ghost. See, look, he's struggling to stand. There we go. Now they look great together, but they are pretty much the same figure. So if you get one and then you're going to get the other, you're most likely going to... oh, that's not... You're going to know what to expect. If you want variety, other than obviously colour schemes and some of the design details, they're fundamentally the same thing. So you're not really going to be too surprised by Spectre if you already have Ghost. They do look great together. I will swap out the hoods as well so we can see without the hoods. Yeah, Ghost does have that little plastic quality. Plastic quality. He has that little bit of translucent plastic, not transparent plastic in the connection there. So this is the problem. They can stand freely, but it is a bit delicate. But at least the transition from hood up to hood down is very easy. Just have you down it goes. That seemed to slot the the hood down seems to slot in a little easier, a little more solidly on Spectre than on Ghost. And there we go. And you can have little hooded thumbs as well, if you so please. If you're easily entertained, like I am. And I believe that pretty much sums up the review. Now I won't do the conclusion just yet. I want to do one other thing. As I did with the previous one. Just get me Ghost Driver out. Kind of makes me wish I did reviews of the DX Ghost items. So, there we have it. So, with Spectre, Figuarts Specter, another pretty great quality figure. There's a few little qualms. I mean, the icons are a little bit surplus, I'd say. They're a nice addition, but there's not really much you can do with them. They're going to get lost pretty easily. Colours pop great. Hands good. All the little details. Slight problems with the rattling in the chest. And it's fundamentally the same thing as Ghost. So there's not, as one would expect, not a huge amount of variety between the two. But it's a great quality figure. Rattling aside, it's definitely worth a purchase. Thanks for watching. Might be providing further reviews in the future, and hopefully the quality of video will continue to go up. Thank you for watching. Bye!